Welcome back. The political news in full. Foreign Minister Sameh Shoukry warned the international community against ignoring the crisis in Sudan. He called for coordinated regional and international efforts to attract parties of the conflict towards positive interaction with efforts to resolve the crisis. This came during his meeting with the EU envoy to the African Horn, Annette Weber. Shoukry stressed the necessity of the full respect of Sudan's sovereignty, unity and territorial integrity, as well as preserving the Sudanese state capabilities and institutions. Shoukry also welcomed the European support for the Egyptian efforts that he said would enable the Sudanese civil forces for solving the causes of the crisis and begin a comprehensive political process. Meanwhile, the meeting tackled the last rounds of Renaissance Dam negotiations and Egypt's abidance to the necessity of reaching a binding legal agreement regarding filling and operating the dam. A second convoy of 17 air trucks entered into Gaza from Egypt's Rafah border crossing on Sunday. They are to be received by the Palestinian Red Crescent, which has insisted that more aid need to be sent in, especially fuel, to operate the hospitals in Gaza. A convoy of 20 trucks carrying aid crossed into Gaza on Saturday, the first since the Israelis began a devastating siege 15 days ago, and after further heavy Israeli bombardment overnight that killed thousands of Palestinians. The flatbed trucks headed into Gaza's southern area, which includes the major towns of Rafah and Khan Yunis, where hundreds of thousands of people made homeless by Israeli relentless war are sheltering. However, Palestinian officials were disappointed that fuel supplies were not included and added that the aid was only 3% of what used to get into Gaza before the crisis. Israel's total siege of Gaza has left the enclave of 2.3 million people running out of food, water, medicine and fuel. UN officials say at least 100 trucks daily are needed and the aid operation must be sustainable at scale. A tall order now, with Israeli carrying out bombardments day and night that have wrecked entire populated districts. India on Sunday flew 38.5 tons of humanitarian aid to Egypt's Sinai region for Palestinian civilians from the embattled Gaza Strip. Indian Foreign Ministry said an Indian Air Force Boeing C-17 transport plane carrying nearly 6.5 tons of medical aid and 32 tons of disaster relief material for the people of Palestine deported from Egypt's Al Arish airport. The material includes essential life-saving medicines, surgical items, tents, sleeping bags, tarpaulins, sanitary utilities, water purification tablets, among other necessary items. Israel's military has pounded Gaza with relentless strikes, which has killed more than 4,300 Palestinians, mainly civilians. India has reiterated its long-standing position for an independent Palestinian state.